So I want to talk about this, man. Today, I woke up to notifications from channels that I'm subbed up to, subscribed to, and everybody that did a video last night, live stream, the ones that I'm subbed up, and I have the notification bell on. Every morning, I see who does a video, who doesn't. I ain't really been tapping into a lot of sports aspect, and this video is going to be short because I'm going to Rockies opening day for the Rockies today. I'm gonna go over there and see what it's all about. All you baseball fans out there, man, you guys, drawed me in to go to the Rockies game, bro. So I'm gonna go. It's not gonna this live stream ain't gonna be too long, but I want to talk about this. So I see Ash Raider. Yes, I see Ash Raider. What up, Awesomeness Sports? How you doing? I see Ash Raider did a live stream last night. First notification on my phone, Ash Raider. And I seen him have the Broncos in his title. So I'm not surprised because Ash Raider, he always talks about the Broncos. He always has something to say about the Broncos because Broncos country bees on this dude's mind. And I thought he was going at Broncos fans because that's what he does, on Twitter, all of it. But then I started listening to the video and I hear Ash Raider over here crying about Tim Patrick. I hear Ash Raider crying about the wide receiver, Tim Patrick, and what he said about the Raiders. And then to make matters worse, I go on a Chiefs video that they came out with about Tim Patrick also, and you got Chief fans basically going berserk over what Tim Patrick said about the Chiefs. Now, all my AFC West foes and rivals, do you think we're supposed to be kumbaya? Do you think we're supposed to have respect for each other? Do you think we're supposed to be a band of brothers in the AFC West? Nah, homie. Forget your feelings on that aspect. Tim Patrick didn't say nothing wrong. All he said was about the Raiders was they talk a lot and they ain't really backing nothing up. They're still trash. And what's the false in that statement? The Raiders are trash. The Raiders are not good. There's no false in that statement. Just like the Broncos haven't been good. I'm not going to say that we have. I'm not going to argue that we have. The difference between the Broncos suck and the Raiders suck is that Raiders suck since the 80s, bro. They haven't won anything meaningful. They haven't won championships since the 80s. Come on, Ash Raider. Let's not act like your team is just spectacular. Let's not act like your team ever's done anything positive and important for you. As a fan, a Raider fan, you've been seeing the Raiders fail you your whole life, bro. Can you tell me a story about a time that the Raiders actually were good? Can you tell me about a time when the Raiders actually won a championship for you, Ash Raider? I can't remember, and I'm older than you. The Raiders have never done anything in my life. I'm older than you, so sure, the Raiders ain't never done nothing for you positive. The Raiders ain't never fulfilled anything important for you, Ash. You ain't never won a championship. You ain't never experienced a championship in Oakland or Vegas, bro. So let's stop playing. You think my boy Tim Patrick was supposed to say, oh, I respect the Raiders. They're in my division. Those are like the homies. Nah, bro, you're the rivals, the enemies. Get out your panties, my bro. It is what it is. It's Raider hater all day. From the wide receivers to the fans. We don't like the Raiders. We're not supposed to give you compliments. That's the truth. Come on, dude. He didn't say nothing, no aspect wrong, homie. There's no identity with the Raiders at the moment. You guys don't fear nobody. Your fans don't fear nobody. Your new stadium definitely don't fear nobody because everybody invades that stadium, homie. The truth is, nobody cares about the dark side no more. You're not in Oakland no more, bro. Your identity's watered down, homie. I'm sorry that you guys have this thing that you guys think that you're a nation. A nation of what, bro? A nation of failment at the moment? Not winning anything important, not even reaching the AFC championship. You didn't even reach the AFC championship, bro. And you think we're supposed to respect you in Broncos country, homie? You can miss me with all that, homie. There's no friends. We're not friends. I respect you as real fans, but I don't respect your team. I'm saying that you're trash. You're trash. The difference between Bronco fans, every Bronco fan on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, they've all experienced something a championship, bro. They all experienced something important. 90% of the new Raider fans ain't never experienced anything important. That's the difference between the suck. You've been sucking since 80s, homie. We have a little stretch since we've been sucking, but we're bouncing back already. New coaches, new higher ups, everything, homie. So let's really get down to business. To all the AFC West, we're not supposed to respect you fools. You know, you have Raider fans on here crying about him saying that they're wannabe thugs and they don't have an identity and they're trash. That's all truth. All truth. You got Kansas City Chiefs fans crying saying we're allowed to be cocky and this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are allowed to be cocky, but it's still F the Chiefs. And then you got Charger fans on here mad because he didn't mention the Chargers. Who cares? He ain't supposed to mention the Chargers. Definitely the Chargers ain't nothing to mention. You know, they have this overhype also, too. My boy LA Original, I got love for you, bro. But it seems like when it comes to Broncos country, you side with a lot of the enemy teams, homie. And it's not surprising because in the AFC West, we still kick this out of you, bro. You're our kick toy. We ain't supposed to be winning games against you dudes because you got OG Herbert, pervert, bro, and we still win games against you every year. Every quarterback, even the trash ones, bruh. We still win games against the Chargers. You're not like the whole other AFC West where we don't really have bragging rights to say that we win. We win you, though. We win you, and I can name all the trash quarterbacks we have. We actually sweep with you a lot, bro. This year, we wasn't supposed to win you, right? And you were talking about there was no meaning to that game. No, there was no meaning to that game, but it was supposed to be a walkover, homie. You wasn't supposed to lose to Russell Wilson and that trash offense. You wasn't supposed to lose to almighty Broncos country, but you did. And your fans in my stadium that was behind me looking stupid walking down the shame, walking down that road of shame, didn't have nothing to say. And what did we say? We said, oh, this is where it all starts because next week you're going to be tapping out of the playoffs. And what happened, bro? I called it. You tapped out of the playoffs like you always do. That's why they call you chokers. We don't have respect for you fools because you don't have no thing in your hardware store, bro. You don't have anything in your trophy cases. So why should we respect you? You think I'm supposed to respect you when you ain't did anything in this division? You can't even help the division. You guys are the poor boys of the division. You couldn't even help. You can't even talk stuff to nobody in any conference, any division, because you don't have the firepower, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the truth of the fact of the matter. But it's crazy. A wide receiver from almighty Broncos country got everybody in an uproar. And it's funny to see how everybody is crying right now. The whole AFC West crying because of Tim Patrick and what he said, bro. And not to mention, bro, this was on a Bronco podcast. This wasn't to the media. So why are you even watching Broncos content creators? That's my thing. You guys took time out of your day to watch Bronco content creators, bro. Because you love the Broncos. Broncos stay on your mind. Broncos stay on your hearts, you know? And that's the thing is, bro, this is not Kumbaya AFC West. I don't like any of your teams. What's up, Marauders? Man, I'm good. And how are you doing? What up, Loco? What's up, Marauder? Respectful, everyone. Don't talk about my Raiders. I have to, bro. I have to. Hey, Loco. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? They talk about almighty Broncos country, my homie. And all I'm saying is, bro, you gotta worry about what's going on over there in the city over there, man, in Las Vegas, because they ain't really. What is that? Las Vegas? What are they doing over there that's different than they did in Oakland? You know what I'm saying? They lost somebody that actually got them to the playoffs a lot. You know, in Derek Carr, bro. I remember when Raider fans was vouching for this dude so much, and he didn't win him a playoff game, and now they kicked him to the curb. So now when he balls out with the Saints, it's gonna be a big mistake for Raiders Nation. It's gonna be a big mistake, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do. Marauder. I feel that. And it's no disrespect to the real fans, bro. I just heard a lot of crying this morning from certain Raider fans I mess with, but they're mad on my wide receiver for having a little bit of hate, bro. We ain't supposed to be friends. I got brothers that are Raider fans, but you think I care about their team? I'll tell them in their face, bro. Raiders are trash, and they've been trash for a long time. I ain't never experienced and been mad at a Raider for winning anything important in my face. They can't say nothing to me. I've been watching Broncos since the '89, homie, and I ain't never watched a Raider win a championship I seen them get smashed up in a Super Bowl, but I almost promise you, every Raider fan of this day has watched the Broncos win a championship, has watched the Broncos win multiple championships. Every Raider fan. I can't say that about your team. I can't say that same thing about the Raiders. I never seen them win anything important. They never made me mad. Yes, they swept us. You want a round of applause for that, man? You don't get a ring for that. You don't get accomplishment for sweeping. You don't. It's the fact of the matter. You don't. It's the facts. You need to win important games. You need to get to them important games to say Savage has any respect. I got to have respect for Kansas City Chiefs because they done shut me up. I never thought the Kansas City Chiefs would ever win a ring. They done shut me up. But the Raiders, man, let me tell you something, man. And, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, this fool's on one. When I see the Raiders logo, bro, all I see is failment. All I see is the aspect of losing, bro. That logo, it doesn't ring bells with winning anything. It doesn't ring bells with accomplishments, bro. I see a Raider fan, and I'm like, man, that dude's been through misery. I told this Raider fan recently, like, bro, I don't know how you walk in them shoes of just being let down every single year, every city, every town you go to, you're let down. It's nothing different. Oh, we beat you, we sweep you. But what do you do after you sweep us? Nothing. You don't do absolutely nothing, bro. So don't try to paint this picture like you're this dynasty and this good franchise, bro. You're not. I want a ring for them sweeps. Shout out. See, I like the trash talk like this, my homie. Mile high salute to the rider right there. I felt right. And we got them sick. And you know, it's because the wide receiver, bro, on a Bronco podcast, because he said something, he was asked a question, what he thought about his rivals. And because he gave an answer, the whole AFC West got their panties in a bunch. They're all sad and hurt and emotional, like females on their periods, and they need to go get Mitos and Snickers, bro. And then, you know, my homeboy LA Original wanted to put his 2 cents in, talking about Denver's franchise is trash and garbage, bro. But this trash franchise got 3 rings, bro, and you seen the Broncos win championships. You ain't even seen your boys be in a Super Bowl, I don't even think. Maybe you have. I don't know if you were alive. I don't know, but LA Original, bro. It's, you know, you having a quarterback, you had a Hall of Famer quarterback in Phillip Rivers, and you got pretty much a good quarterback now, and you still can't win meaningful games, homie. You got a quarterback. There's no excuse for you. You can't win meaningful games. Supposedly, you had one of the better rosters in the AFC West year after year after year after year after year. And what do you do year after year after year after year? You choke. One big reasoning why you have the label of chokers. Chokers. Like, I'm surprised you guys even can eat food. The fans over there. I'm surprised you fools ain't in the hospital for choking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that franchise is all about. You had it with Phillip Rivers. He choked for years. And then you started blaming it on coaches and higher ups. No, your team sucks. Your team's trash. You know what I'm saying? The franchise has been trash forever. Ever, bro. Yes, the Broncos have been trash since Peyton Manning. I'll admit that, you know. But at the same time is that when you start losing teams and Super Bowl aspect, you're not going to get back to that foundation. But every year's new. Every year's new, bro. And Broncos country are doing, they're putting right pieces now. And I'm not going to get overhyped like I did with Russell Wilson, but we're headed in the right direction, fellas. You know, we'll see. We'll let the action on the field play what they going to do. But we know this, with the Kansas City Chiefs having the driver's seat right now, it don't look good for the AFC West, but at the same time I believe that the aspect is going to get a little more competitive. Like, I feel that this is the year that something has to be done from all the AFC West teams. There has to be some combat, you know? And that's what it is, bro. Let me see. What's good, Cuddy? What's good with you? What's good with you, Marada? The Raiders will not sweep us. You know, and I had to just get on here and speak the mind, bro, because I heard all the crying. I've been hearing crying since Tim Patrick said his comments. There's nothing wrong with what he said. He's right, 100% right. Prove it. Prove that you guys are about anything. Raiders Nation, Raider fans, prove that you're about something, bro. Make me shut up with a playoff win. That don't even really get you any respect, but it says that you're headed in the right direction. It says that, you're headed in the right direction, but prove me wrong, homie. Where I come from, actions speak louder than words, not just words, bro. Put it in the content, homie. Get activated. Let your team get activated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took my licks with Broncos country. You know what I'm saying? I took my bruises. And I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, Super Bowl. I never said Super Bowl at all to the fools that ever said that. But I'm gonna say like this, homie. Actions speak louder than words, and the actions have to come from my team, not just the fans. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so emotional about a team that rent pay you? Well, you got to understand, West LA, before I even started talking politics, this is what my channel was built off of, my homie. Football fans, bro. So, that's what it is. Yeah, LA Original, why you my buddy, my friend, you're in the comment. You're the main homie that I wanted to talk to. Why do you always seem that you have to put your nose in other aspects of two fan bases that talk? Like, bro, you need to stop siding with Raider fans, because you do that a lot. You'll side with Chiefs. You'll side with the Raiders. I don't know are you a three-teamer, bro? That didn't have nothing to do with your aspect, because Tim Patrick didn't mention you. He didn't mention your team. I think you were sad because, he didn't mention your team. You feel like you're like the poor boy of the AFC West. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get recognition, but what should you get recognition for, homie? You ain't never done anything like in your life. We ain't, you let greats like Junior Seau and Antonio Gates and LaDainian Thomases go without winning anything important. Any accomplishments, bro. You had good players, bro, but they didn't do nothing for you as a fan, and you could say all this other stuff about, and it's crazy, bro. I'm going to opening day for the Rockies today, but yeah, why should we mention you? There's nothing to mention about you. I got love for the homies, bro. I got love. Ash Raider definitely, I'm subscribed to his channel, bro. I just seen Broncos in the title. And I thought he was talking about Bronco fans, but he's over here crying about Tim Patrick and what he said about the Raiders. My wide receiver's not supposed to show that fool love. We don't have no love for the Raiders. We don't have love for the Chiefs. He could say whatever he wants. I back him up 100% because the Raiders are trash. They're just a little less trash than the Chargers franchise because they got championships. Chargers have been trash in all cities that they've been through. They never done anything for the fan base. They betrayed you fools. That's all they did. They kicked rocks on you fools in Diego, and then they went to LA, and they're still doing the same thing, choking in meaningful games, homie. You can't talk about accomplishment because you never been to them. You never been to an accomplishment aspect. You know what I'm saying? You never been to a championship, so you don't talk championships. You don't even know what that is. You talk about regular season and what's happening in the regular season and this, because that's all you know. It's foreign to you with accomplishments, my homie. And that's the truth. I just want to know, tell me about a time you was actually proud of them boys that wear the powder blue. I want to know, homie. We could have a live stream, and I want you to tell me about a time you was actually happy to be a Charger fan. You was actually had joyful to be a Charger fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any time in life you have ever been happy, because the thing about it is you're going to say, yeah, I was a Charger fan before they even had rings. Well, of course, they don't have rings, so you always been a Charger fan. But that just goes to show you, bro, you ain't never been happy, because in the NFL, it's not about anything else but winning rings, my brother. It's not. I wake up every day. No, you don't, homie. Stop it, because you're already trying to look onto the next season. You don't have nothing to hold your head on from any past history of the Chargers, so you're looking already to the mock drafts. Like, you're so fiending for a ring, bro. You tell me every time we talk, if Chargers get one ring, I'm gonna just let it go berserko. I'm never gonna shut up, because that's what it's all about, bro. You don't have nothing to show for but an empty, dusty trophy case that don't have nothing in it. There's nothing over there. There's no history, at all. And that's the truth. First and foremost, man, AFC West, bro. You guys need to stop focusing in on what Broncos country's doing. Why are you guys even watching the Broncos podcast? Oh, so in your logic, football's only started in the present, huh? Well, that's a crazy logic, bro. So why is there a history in football? Like that's a loser's mindset to say that. Yes, people that don't have rings that don't amount anything, that's their argument. But real champions, they can talk about it all, bro. That's your logic. That's anybody's logic that is a part of a team that has never done anything. You can't tell me about a glorious day. We can't speak the same language, bro. I can't tell you about a Super Bowl party or a Super Bowl memory, and you have the same conversation because we're in two different brackets, bro. You're beneath me. I can't even talk to present Raider fans because you guys, they're beneath me. They ain't never experienced that aspect, man. They don't even know what I'm talking about. They couldn't even fathom that. That's why they're such in a mode to try to win because they want that, you know. You live in the past, I live in the present. Your present's 0 rings, though. Do you notice that? Do you understand that? Your present today, still 0 rings today. What's the date today? You still have no rings in the present, bro. That's my whole point, is that your present is still ringless. Your present, nothing. Your present is still choking because the last playoff game last year that you were in, you choked. You're done. And don't blame it on the football game against the Broncos. That's your coach's fault for injuring players. The present. Yeah, we're talking about the present. 0 rings, chokers. You're still a franchise that hasn't won anything. You've moved cities and still can't win in both cities. That's the present time. Present time for me, still 3 rings. In this present time, we still got 3 rings. So we can talk about present all we want. You're still trying to catch the ground of what we've done, and that's the present. That's just reality. We ain't got to speak the same. There's nothing you can say. I think a ringless fan got you mad. Nah, I think Tim Patrick got you mad because he didn't actually talk about your team because you were in that live stream like, yeah, he didn't mention us. They can say we're nothing. That's the funny aspect, It was a mad Raider fan, and then you hopped in because you felt kind of under that pressure, bro. And you started talking about how the wide receiver didn't even mention your team. The hobby's crazy, bro. He's like, Tim Patrick didn't mention my team. They didn't give us any respect. Quit the games, man. Tapping in to show my respect. Much love, respect to 7 Lady Set Broncos. You know what it is. All riders, but I just thought it was funny, man. And then, with the Chiefs, bro, I seen all their fans mad about it too. Tim Patrick didn't even really say anything wrong to the Chiefs. I don't know why they're crying. They're champions right now. I wouldn't even be putting too much stock into, what the Broncos wide receiver said. All he said is they're cocky. They got a right to be cocky. But that's how Chief fans are still, they still feel some type of way, bro. They still, they don't like that aspect. And it's good, man. It's good. Because I'm going to tell you like this, bro. All the situations and every conversation that goes against Broncos country, when Broncos country really does build the foundation, you think I talk right now and us being trash? You guys are going to unsubscribe to Savage, bro. The firepower is going to be there, and that's the bottom line. What's good with y'all though, man? I'm just chilling. I'm about to go to opening day for the Rockies. Go first time ever baseball home opening day. I'm about to get picked up. So what should I expect over there at home openers? I was just trying to say a player like Tim shouldn't be talking. That's all. He's allowed to talk though, Rada. Like, what is he supposed to do? You're not his. I mean, I could see if he went on like main media and he said that like on ESPN, he was talking to a Bronco podcast inside the Broncos community. He was talking and he was asked a question. He didn't just go on air and say, oh yeah, the Raiders suck. Chiefs are cocky. He was talking actually in a Bronco podcast where it was Broncos community that was actually watching, you know. So Ash Raider, what are you doing on Broncos podcast, buddy? My little buttsy, are you a undercover Bronco fan? How did you know that? um, like no one know who. I mean, nobody outside of Denver, but they do. Ask them Dallas boys, bro. He done raped the Dallas team. When he went out there, he was getting off. And last year, if he didn't hurt himself in training camp, he would have had a beast year. Honestly, that was a probably more of a bigger hit than anything else on the Broncos. Um, what else? I saw the Rockies versus the Dodgers on Tuesday. That's tight. But yeah, man, I just had you my boy LA Original. I heard you on there, man, putting your nose in the business, bro. And I'm like, dang, bro, LA Original, man. I know LA County is Raiders, you know, territory for sure. But I didn't know LA Original he had some love for the Raiders. I didn't know he loved them Raider boys. But then again, LA, he loved Patrick Mahomes too. So, it's not surprising, man. It's not surprising to see my boy LA Original, take the side of the other AFC West. And you shouldn't even be taking the side of them, bro. They're in your same city and state. They literally disrespect the Chargers more than Bronco fans, you know. But two peas in a pod, man. You got two fans that really ain't never got to experience anything delightful. Ain't never got to taste success, bro. Ain't never got to see anything in their life of being fans, bro. And so, they're on the same kind of caliber, man. Um, I want more off. I went more off opinion. I didn't really care what little Timmy said. LA is all Raiders or Niner. Say just don't like me talking with Ash. Said, nah, when you start, being like you guys are in Bonnie and Clyde, I'm like, man, that's not a good look for a Raider fan, a Charger fan, to be holding hands in battle against almighty Broncos country, But then again, bro, it's true. When you feel like a superior being is in your division, man, you have some type of feelings, and I can't blame you guys. We did it. We caused that ground, man. But I feel like this. I mean, like, how do anybody that don't have rings in a division with all teams that got rings, how do you have any room to talk about who's trash and who franchise is trash? You don't have room, bro, because you don't have firepower. You're just like one of them dudes that are on the sideline, the bencher. Bro, did you like the pain? Oh yeah, definitely, because he brings discipline, man. He brings discipline, and he has a proven track record, man. He's won a Super Bowl. He has discipline. One thing we haven't had with Broncos country is discipline. That's the bottom line. We haven't had discipline, but he's rearranged the whole offensive line and brought some big boys. So yeah, I like that. I like them actions for sure. LA is all Raiders. See? Half dead. He even said it, man. LA is all Raiders territory, So, that's why I say my boy LA Original, man. I don't blame you, But Ash Raider, ain't that one of your main nemesis, bro? Ain't that one? Oh, but they're friends. I can't blame them. They like baseball also. I'm gonna try to go. All right, quarterback. I'm gonna try to go to this Rockies game. I'm about to get picked up for home opener. Go see what's going on with the baseball hype. The baseball hype. So there's that. All right, quarterback. I just don't like me talking with Ash. Did you like to pay in higher? What's up, Sev? Sliding by to show some love to you and your page. Already, mile high salute to my rider right there, Gilly. You know what it is, man. We just talking some sports. I had to see what's up with all the hate on the squadron, bro. I had to see what's up with all the hate on the squadron, man. I hear a lot of rumbling out there. I went to Denver last year to see the 49ers, cool city. Hell yeah, man. I was actually at that game too, half dead. I was over there. I actually turned up with some of the Empire over there. It was cool, man. That's what I do. I love sports. Definitely, I tried baseball before, but just can't get down with it. Yeah, they got me a ticket for opening day, so there ain't no Rockies hype. Stop lying. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, LA. Home opener, the opening day, there is hype. It's like a Colorado holiday, but that goes out the door. That goes out the door in about a month. You know, there's actually it does get live downtown for opening day. Definitely, it's like a holiday. Everybody's gonna go over there and party. Downtown will be turned up today, but like I said, the Rockies that goes out the window quick because the Rockies just they get on them 20-game losing streaks. You know, so it'd be cool. How much are beer? Oh, bro, Coors Field like $15 a beer. I'm gonna do some live stream from the Rockies game, man, and I'm gonna go down there, bro. I'm about to go jump in this water. I got me a Rockies hat. The homie's gonna let me get out one of his Rockies jerseys. So, it's going to be cool. Be safe at the Rockies home opener. And one thing I learned is the haters are undercover lovers. Mile high salute to that rider. You know what it is. I'm back out here right now visiting. It's cold and for real though, bro. This is the first day in a long time that we actually have some sunshine because it's been snowing. 18 at Dodger Stadium. Yeah, bro. That's why like the people I'm going with, I think they're gonna go take a case. I don't even know if I want to drink though, bro. Because once I get around sports, I'll start acting like crazy for sports. So I think I might keep it sober. I might not go over there. And then I honestly, um, I'm just gonna go enjoy myself, man. I'm gonna see what everybody's talking about. Baseball. I played baseball when I was younger, but I never got into being a baseball fan. I'm a supporter of the Rockies, definitely, but I never got into being a Rockies super fan. Too many games, too slow pace of a sport, too many games, and half of the games seem boring during weekdays. Like I like a sport that you can watch every game. Like out here, you can't watch every Rockies game on national television. You have to have an app to even watch the Rockies, and it's just too long of a season, and it's just too much. It's a slow paced game. It's not really fun to me. Um, I'm back out here at Coolers. It should be cheap because y'all need to drink that game. Hey, you got me there though, LA Original. I'm not gonna argue that the Rockies are, you know, my whole life. I've only seen the Rockies actually compete one time in my whole life, and that was a prison. That was a prison tale. I was in prison. We had Matt Holliday. Um, I think we had who's that dude? Eric. I think we had Todd Houghton, and bro, they went to the World Series and they got swept by the Red Sox. Yeah, I'm headed over there. Gats. I got tickets to the today's opening day. I'm gonna go down there and see what it's all about. We don't do Rockies too much, but the homie offered me a ticket, so I can't pass that up. And they don't have any ring sev a front runner. Yeah, I feel you, LA. And then you look at it too, bro. Look at the Yankees, bro. They got 43 rings. I don't know how much, but how you ever gonna catch the ring aspect? See, LA Original, you have to have a standard, bro. It is all about the ring aspect, definitely. That's what we play the sports for. And anybody that argues that, I don't know what their standards is, but you play sports for championships and rings, definitely. That should be the standard of every fan. Not regular season. I mean, regular season's dope. It's cool. It's fun to win games against your opponents but you really do win. You really do play this game to win rings. Like that's the main goal, you know. Um, and that should be the standard of every aspect. Uh, nice. It's always popping. Oh yeah, they say opening day is actually fun, bro. Definitely, you know. I'm gonna, yeah, Vinny Castillo. Yeah, man, they had a good little squad then, bro. I remember I was in prison for that whole run. when they went to the World Series, and Rockies at that time were not even going to make the playoffs. And somehow these fools went to the playoffs and won like 20 games in a row to get in the playoffs. And then they went to the World Series that year, bro, and they got demolished, you know. But my city was live, bro, so I had to show the city love, you know. Definitely had to show the city love, and Colorado was turned up. Yep. Nuggets clinched the conference. Now we need to take care of some playoff ball, you know. We need to take care of that young when it matters now, bro. Let Murray and them fools, you know, be them shooters for Joker. You know, I think that was the big reason why we got clipped last year, is because we didn't have no shooters, you know, and you're playing against the Warriors, the Splash Brothers. I mean, that was not a good aspect. At least I got my Lakers and Dodgers. See? And that's what I'm saying, LA Original. So don't act like it don't mean rings, bro, because, you know, you have a right to talk when it comes to baseball and basketball. You know, last year the Avs won the championship. I had a right. I'm like Colorado sports all day, you know. Only game I seen King Griff Jr. play. Yeah, I spelled the wrong. We just beat the Warriors with little Joker the other day. Not gonna happen. Said, bro, stop hating, bro. You know the Nuggets is on fire, my Rada, LA Original. You know. So, man, if you have every piece on the court, there's no reason why the Nuggets can't get to the title, homie. If you have every piece on that court, there's no reason why the Nuggets can't get to the title and take a championship. And I've seen it over and over and over and over with the Nuggets. They get in a good position and then something happens. They should have actually, you know, got to the title, bro, when they had Iverson and all them. But maybe this year is different. You know, we feeling it. Definitely, we feel we have pieces to compete with anybody. And I know there's a lot of hate on Joker, but he is MVP. You know, they just try to strip away from Denver sports, bro. You know, come on, man. He's balling out. He's playing his ass off, and you want to make excuses why he ain't MVP and he shouldn't get that label, man. Being in Denver, the low market aspect, homie, is there's some bias ass people out there. No reason the Chargers can't either then. Yeah. Well, I'll be the first to congratulate you, homie. Herbert, I believe in. Well, I mean, you have it. Keep the faith, brother. I will be the first to congratulate you if you ever win a ring. But that's what it is. I'm about to go jump in this water, get to the opening day. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all stop crying about Tim Patrick and the wide receivers. It's not a good look. Be jolly. You know what it is. Let's go.